So let's bring in Donna Brazile, ABC News analyst, former DNC chair. Donna, what do you make of President Biden's performance tonight?
Well, I think there were many missed opportunities. We wanted a couple of doubles, a few singles, and yes, we wanted him to hit it out of the ballpark. But the fact is that I think the president was trying to not only get his message across, which at times he had a hard time, but he was also trying to set a narrative, set a pace, and he never really got an opportunity to reach that point. So I believe it was a missed opportunity. Will it change the trajectory of the race? Perhaps on the margins, but you know, that's why we have 131 days. Many Democrats are disappointed. Some Democrats are telling me, well, look what the other guy did. He didn't hit it out the ballpark. And half of what he said, well, everybody knows tomorrow will be fact checked, and we know it was not true. The bottom line is this race is going to continue. There's no effort underway right now that I know of, and I think I would know at least on the third or fourth phone call if there was an effort to replace the nominee. He's still the most experienced person in the race, and I do believe the American people want steady hands at the wheel.
And you thought that was steady tonight? You're comfortable with his performance?
Like I said, he didn't score the home run. We wanted him to hit it out the ballpark so we can enjoy the rest of the summer and maybe, in my case, just have another vacation. But look, the fact is that Joe Biden, you know, tried to get his message out to the American people that I'm here to fight for you. I'm here to lower the cause. But most importantly, I'm here to continue to make America strong and more united. He couldn't get that message out. He was busy fact-checking, busy looking, saying, I can't believe it. Joe Biden had to talk to the American people and hit it out the ballpark. It was a missed opportunity, but he's still in the race. This race is not over.
Really interesting the point you make there, Donna, and I just want to underscore that because I think it's important that I follow up on the idea that, and you heard Mary and John talk about this, some of the falsehoods that might have come from the other podium, that you believe that the President Biden was in some ways surprised or trying to fact check in real time what he was witnessing on that stage and lost his own message in the process.
That's the problem. Donald Trump came in as the rally Trump. You want to know what Donald Trump showed up? The one that I get to see every weekend at a rally because I watch Donald Trump. I listen to Donald Trump. He didn't have to make it up because that's what he's been saying. And it's been good enough for over 40, 50%, maybe 50% of the American people. Joe Biden had a difficult task tonight. And that was to tell the American people, give the narrative. Here's what I'm doing. And here's what I plan to do over the next 4 years. Instead, I think he was trying to fact check. And I believe it was a missed opportunity, but he scored a lot of singles, and you'll see a lot of pundits, including some of my colleagues on the DNC, that will be a little nervous. I'm not nervous. I know Joe Biden. He'll come back.
Donna Brazile, our thanks to you as always. Reince Priebus, I want to get your reaction as well. You heard Donna use the word disappointed in President Biden's performance tonight, though she said he hit a number of singles. She also took aim at the opponent on the stage there, former President Trump, saying that so much of what he said wasn't based in fact, that the president was trying to take incoming in that way and also trying to get his message out. What do you make of President Biden's performance tonight, and what do you make of former President Trump?
Well, I thought President Trump did what he needed to do, which was, number one, I think for the most part he was civil. I think, secondly, he stuck to the issues. I think he did very well on immigration and the economy, pointing out where Joe Biden failed. And then he let Joe Biden talk, which is what we're talking about right now. This was an absolute dumpster fire, train wreck. I think the Donna's going to get her invitation to a Zoom call tonight from the DNC. All the talk is about replacing Joe Biden on the ballot. If you're Gretchen Whitmer or Gavin Newsom, you'd probably be waiting by the phone. And it's not easy, I know that, but it's going to take Joe Biden deciding that he should step aside. I don't know if he's going to do that, but I think there are going to be a lot of people talking to him about stepping aside. Look, Joe Biden needed to do two things, and we talked about it before the debate. He needed to articulate a clear vision for what he is going to do as president moving forward, and he needed to do it in a way that gave people confidence that he had the mental acuity to deliver. He failed on both of those marks. The spin after this debate is going to be more important in influencing those people in the middle, those very tiny fraction in the middle, the spin afterwards is going to be more important than even what they saw there, and it's going to be over and over and over about Joe Biden's mental acuity being in the toilet.
Reince, appreciate it. Don, I'll let you respond. He says you're going to get a Zoom invite and very soon, at that matter.
I don't care. I'm going to stick with Joe Biden. Let me just say something. Donald Trump also had to convince independents that he will protect the integrity of our elections. There are lots of police officers in the metropolitan D.C. area who works for the Capitol Police and the D.C. Police. They are still dealing with their injuries. They're still dealing with the trauma. The notion that those Americans came for a peaceful protest is wrong, and that's why I think Joe scored a single on that.
All right, Donna and Reince, we appreciate it as always.